So I just learned about some news in my home state of California from a dude in Iowa, and it's bipartisan. So a bill has made it all the way to the end of its life, and now it might become a law. Or maybe it did become a law. Fuck, I don't know. It goes into effect April 1st, maybe. But the point is, that law would be a $20 an hour minimum wage specifically for fast food establishments only. But that's not the bipartisan part. No, of course it's not. The bipartisan part is the reaction to an exemption that was added on later. There were already some exceptions to the law, one being a little too nice to the government for my liking. Check out the video in the description for more. But then they added an exemption that a establishment didn't have to pay the $20 an hour minimum wage if they made bread as a standalone item. Now, what fast food type of place would make bread? Well, I can't think of any. On another completely unrelated note, Panera Bread franchise owner and Newsom's donor is going to raise wages after all. What? What do you mean? A billionaire donor to California Governor Gavin Newsom said he's raising pay at his Panera Bread locations after it was widely reported that they'd be exempt from new state law boosting the minimum wage. Greg Flynn, the franchise owner of 24 Panera Breads in the state, 24, announced that he would raise the minimum wage at his locations from $16 to $20. Newsom and Flynn have known each other for years, and Flynn has been a longtime donor to Newsom's campaign, Business Insider previously reported. That connection brought Newsom under fire last week from not just Republicans, but even Democrat news outlets, that the state's law appeared to have a potential specific exemption for Panera Bread. The new law requires fast food chains with 60 or more locations to increase the minimum wage for their workers beginning on April 1st. But the law includes an exception for restaurants that bake bread and sell it as a standalone item. If you're wondering, bagels or croissants don't count as bread under the law. And that is a travesty, for they are bread. But alas. A spokesperson for the governor told Business Insider that Panera may not be exempt from the new law because the chain prepares its dough at an off-site location before the stores bake it. So how is the law worded? Flynn said last week that although he had suggested excluding fast casual restaurants from the bill, you know, those fast casual restaurants that we all go to that are fast but casual, and definitely aren't just bagels hit by a car at 70 miles an hour, from the bill. He never asked for special considerations, no. And never met directly with Newsom about the bill, but maybe just put out into the media channels, I'm guessing, that hey, it'd be pretty cool. But after the backlash, he said his restaurants would follow the law, even if they didn't have to. However, Flynn's pay bump for Panera workers won't affect workers at the remaining 164 locations in California that are not owned by the Flynn Group, unless the governor's office confirms that no Paneras are exempt. Although I'm pretty sure they'd have to actually put that into the law, and it's not up to the governor to make a rule on that like a fucking ATF agent. But anyways, if you want a little bit more specificity on the incident and maybe a little bit more entertainment, check out the video in the description. Otherwise, check out one of these. Peace!